that there is much worse, and that's not something that I want to hear. It's only stop. It's only us three today. It's only us three today, but I think we have a lot.
What?
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about, though. It's only us three, so let's just get to it.
Slacktail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you are a member of the Great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the Great Slaptail Nation Army, and also the world's greatest podcaster. It's true. Face true. Here with me today, live in the Beaver Den, with an asshole fine to make you want to violate the first commandment, but I don't touch it. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to touch it, but that's fine. I don't mind. I kind of mind. It's personal. She is the destroyer of fun. You see it all the time. She's a boner killer. She's a cock blocker. It's true. Yeah, don't stop it. She's a cock blocker. And she could be the most boring person in the world to have a conversation with. But she's also that chick who decided to marry me for some reason. She is the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
How art thou?
I'm exhausted.
I wonder why, Swan. Why are you exhausted? Because I myself am exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
After work, I immediately took a nap.
I'm kind of jealous because I can't sleep. I can't sleep at nighttime. I can't take naps. I'm exhausted. I'm grumpy, and I still can't sleep.
And so everyone shall pay.
They shall. I woke people up at like 2:30 a.m. because I couldn't sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Such a great
Yeah.
life I lead.
Maybe I should start playing video games with Nolan at like 2:30 a.m.
Maybe you'll
I'm
get
down.
good at something.
Maybe. Probably not.
I would be willing to get you a gaming system just so you would be quiet.
So I would use you could
so
sleep.
you would get the fuck out.
I mostly game on my PC.
But are they games that like would make me nauseous? Because I don't like the stuff that like moves around and I get like car sickness watching.
Oh no, I play mostly like strategy games and like top-down move your character around the map games.
Or like literally you come up to a rock and you're like, what should you do next? And you're like, ask rock a question.
No, I don't do those. Those are maddeningly boring.
Oh.
Well, maybe I'll have to like log
Unless I could
on
shoot
and
the rock.
observe and maybe watch a minute and decide if it's something I want to.
Oh, there's plenty of things you can watch on streaming services. That is 100% for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll
thanks
think about it. You're
thanks
welcome.
Thanks for Also with us today, all the way from Kalamazoo, where he is the king of Kalamazoo County comedy, where he reigneth supreme. He is Chewbacca's little nephew. He is the Swan's, dare I say it, intern now.
Ooh, promoted. He's
Promoted.
been promoted.
He is Nolan. Put that cock in your mouth, John Cock.
Hello, how you doing today?
Stop. You just
It's
did it
Nolan.
again.
Okay, I'm sorry that I have overactive salivary glands that create a seal on my lips when they're closed. It's because I'm not a fucking mouth breather like the two of you.
No, I don't breathe through my mouth. I breathe through my nose.
Training.
Yeah.
I have trained her to stop doing it.
I feel
It's
like
generally
I did
better
it
for you to
before
breathe through
too.
your nose.
You did. That's why I just said I trained you to stop doing it.
All right, we're already getting into it. Let's have some
You're
fun.
not allowed to put your tongue next to your teeth.
Yeah,
That
was why you did it, Swan. Yeah.
Mine's more that I rested at the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, and then you have to move it before you open your mouth, which then it clicks off your teeth and makes your lips smack. And
I don't
apparently,
understand. My tongue lays flat.
Nobody
in
cares
the
about
bottom
your
of my
dumb
mouth.
tongue.
So I don't have that problem.
I
that you
think
guys
you're
have.
the only one that happens to.
I have a very muscular tongue, so it moves around a lot.
Is that from inactivity?
No, it's from activity.
It's from eating. Nolan and I are competitive eaters. That's what the problem is. We're very good at it.
Yep.
You have a floppy, lazy epiglottis and tongue.
Is
That's
your
why yours tries to kill you when you sleep.
is your favorite Pokemon Lickitung?
No,
Hmm.
mine's not. Nolan.
Nidoking.
Okay. Oh, Nido
Old
King.
school.
What up?
Oh, it's because Nidoking's like deep purple. It's my favorite color.
Cool.
And he can learn all the punches, so it's just fun.
Wow. Fascinating.
Mm.
I'm a big fan of the Pokemon. I need a Pokemon tattoo someday. I just don't know what I'm getting.
Who's your favorite?
Who's my favorite?
Yes.
That's a tough one. I still like the old schooly ones because the kids liked them when they were little.
Well,
So yeah, I probably still say Squirrel's my favorite.
Squirtle's my favorite, but I really like Lucario. I think he's cute.
You look like a fox.
Yeah, he's so cute.
I need a dog though.
He's a
I think
jackal.
So he's like
Thanks for letting us know that he is a jackal. Steven is not here with us today because he had emergency bottom surgery yesterday.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing is that he did not have to have top surgery because he already has big titties.
Oh, good.
He will, from this point on, be known as Stevanka.
Stefanka.
I thought we were going to go with Stephanie.
No, it's because he wants to be European, like Eastern European. So he wants to be Stevanka.
Oh, cool.
Hoping to marry into politics soon.
Well, then he's going to have to make contacts with a certain somebody in Palm Beach.
I heard he's on his way. As soon as he's recovered, as soon as he's done icing the new vaginage, he will be headed to Mar-a-Lago.
That's where he'll pick up his dilators to make it nice and good.
He doesn't have to keep it dilated for Trump.
Oh. Okay.
No. But the thing is he won't actually get with Trump unless he gets fucked by somebody that Trump knows, because Trump only wants sloppy seconds. He only wants to be with a woman if one of his friends was in a relationship with him.
Is he going to fly into that airport that's got a new name and everything?
I don't know. And
Stupid.
I do not care.
Anyway.
Also, the monster is not with us today for some reason unknown. I think it's because he had an emergency trip to Disneyland. I'm not really sure. But that's okay.
Emergency?
No. But that's okay because it's just the three of us and we have plenty to talk about.
Okay.
Stressful time for me. I'm going to my very first family reunion.
Class reunion?
Going to my very first class reunion tomorrow. Anyone care to take a guess what year this would be for me?
2035.
2035?
No, 35-year reunion.
You are correct. It is my 35-year reunion. Can you guess how many class reunions I've been to?
None. You just said this was
you
your
already
first.
just said it was your first.
Well, I'm just checking to see how slick you guys are. And you guys were paying attention. So good for you. Great job. All applause all the way around. Now, do you guys think I'm looking forward to going?
No.
So one of the question might be, why should I go then? Why am I going?
I mean,
curiosity. How ugly have your bullies gotten?
Exactly. You have to go in there and just rule the world because you're going to be better looking and the rest of them are all going to be jealous.
I was surprised though this one didn't say she was like, and you're going to have the hottest wife out of everybody.
Well, I mean, that's usually probably a given with where you went to school, but
damn,
I'm just saying.
Where'd you go to school?
In a racist town called Bellevue, Michigan.
And you had a class of how many?
I think our class graduated less than 80.
Yeah, so even if 50% of them, so 40 were women, there's a freaking good chance that I'm going to be the hottest one there.
You know, the other problem with looking back at then is when you go to a small town school like that and you're dating people, there's a good chance that if you marry into that, your children, if you stay there, are going to be related to everybody.
Yeah, we had a couple of clans in Comstock that were just like, oh, you're related to them and they're related to who? And you're related to that. Okay. I'm not going to associate. Bye. Bye. I'm going to go anywhere else.
Yeah, everybody in our town was related to basically 2 families.
Well, I think I had a class of 289, and that still was the case there. There's people who, like, my parents went to that high school, and then I went to that high school, and they weren't in the popular group, but, like, there's a whole bunch of people that know all the people, and they've never moved out of there.
What is it? We're not talking about knowing all the
Well,
people. We
and
said
are
related
related, are
to.
related, because you're like, you're the Hoffmans or whatever, and there's like an entire freaking everyone is related to them.
Yeah. Well, I messaged one of my friends, bless her heart. She will forever be my first little girl, my first little puppy love crush I ever had. Her name was Gretchen.
From kindergarten,
No, preschool.
preschool.
I think I actually knew Gretchen before preschool.
Aw.
So she'll always be my first little puppy love crush. And I asked her if she would go with me, and she made the right choice. And is like, fuck no.
Fuck no.
But yeah, I totally understand why she didn't have a good time there either. But for different reasons. I'm not sure why. Well, actually, I do know why, but we're not going to talk about it. So yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to refrain from just going there and telling everybody to fuck off right to their fucking faces.
I think it will be more fun to go and let them all kiss your ass. Like watch. It's seriously going to be funny because same thing. When I went to mine, everybody was like, "Oh, what are you up to?" And I only went to my 10-year one.
Yeah, but when we went, I
And
looked
then-
good though. I was like,
and-
bam!
Well, my 10-year one, you did you go with me? You went with me. Yeah, you did. And we were just like, hey, we were just friends or whatever, but you went with me.
Well, that was your 5-year.
Oh, that was my 5-year? Oh, yeah, you're right. It was my 5-year, and I was the
And
only
I was looking
one.
good. Bam!
So was I. And I was the only one that was graduated and had a job. Everybody else were all losers already. And then I went to my 20-year one, and the same losers were still losers.
I was looking good.
And
Bam!
yeah, I was looking good too. And only like, what, maybe 25 people came?
That
out
was
of
weird.
My entire 289 class.
That
That's
was weird.
crazy. And not even the people that live in the area came. Like, that's dumb. They all pretty much still, there's a group of them, that's probably like 20 of them, that all live in that town still and married into each other like that. And they still hang out with each other.
Yeah, but that's not so weird where you're from. You're from a giant metropolis. I'm from a tiny area, and I bet you there's a ton of people that still live in that area.
Yeah, but I don't know why you would want to not date outside of your school. Like the football dude married the cheerleader. I'm like, that's so lame.
I'm pretty sure most of the football dudes at my school were gay as fuck.
Probably.
Gay! That's why they're such assholes.
Nolan, are you bored?
What? I mean, we're talking about high school drama in our 30s, 40s,
Well,
and 50s.
let's hear about yours.
It was high school. It sucked.
It sucked balls.
It sucked.
Here's the other thing that I don't understand is all the people that say, or that they will say to their children, high school is the best years of your life.
That's sad.
That is true.
That's deeply sad.
That is terribly sad. It's very
like, hey, these 4 years when you have no idea what's going on, you have no control over what's happening in your life. At the end of it, we're going to expect you to make decisions that you're not equipped to make, that are going to have irrevocable damages on your next several years. Like, yeah, no. These are the best years of your life. Fuck off.
You guys remember the time I got really drunk at the bonfire and I threw up all over the place? God, best time of my life. No.
Hey, how do you like not having any like hormonal control? Like your brain is rewiring itself on a weekly basis.
That's why it was
best 4 years of your fucking life.
That's why it was the best time to go into the army right after that.
Oh, yeah. Great decision-making skills in 18-year-old boys.
Hey.
You don't have to make decisions. You just get told what to do.
Wrong. Both of you are wrong. Wrong. You go right in at the age of 18, you are just a hopped up weapon, and they just cultivate that.
Look, I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing it. I'm saying that the 18-year-old that made that decision wasn't thinking clearly, and I'm happy that the people that like what they did with that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Noted. I will say that it's better to, this is kind of a weird thing to say. It's not weird though. It would be better if you couldn't join the military until you were like 35. because then at least you're a rational thinking person. And at that age, you could say, I don't know, take over the nation and say, kick out all the old white men that make the decisions to send everybody to war and make really good decisions. But of course, that's never going to happen. The good thing about going in at that age is that you are easily malleable, but under the right direction, you are turned into a very responsible person. Now you're extremely childish because you get to blow shit up, shoot shit, and learn all kinds of cool shit, but you are mature. You're childish, but mature, which is a great combination. I enjoyed it personally and would love to go back in time.
Yeah, I'm not ragging on the military. Just pointing out that 18-year-olds aren't known for their decision-making skills.
No, but they teach you how to make good decisions.
Again, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know.
I get that the military is good. I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, so if you like have any high school memories, do you have like one person? I have like a couple from high school. There was one girl in my class.
Nobody cares.
I think this is funny. She was on the Jerry Springer show, and her
your sister?
No, no, but she probably should be. It wasn't.
Your sister seems like she should be on it.
No, this girl was on there, and her show that she was on was "I'm so pretty, no one will date me."
Oh, I bet she was that the one that you showed me that had a horse face?
Yeah, that her mom got her like liposuction and a facelift and shit when she was in like high school.
Deeply sad.
And she's so not pretty.
Yeah, she's not. I saw the picture. She literally has a horse face.
It's like a horse.
Deeply sad. MTV came to my high school.
Oh, yeah? To do what?
Yeah, one of the girls in my grade, she was a really good singer. So one of the reality shows, it's like, we're going to follow this up-and-coming talent through their daily life and showcase them. They followed her around for like 2 or 3 weeks. And one time they were coming through the cafeteria, and all of the people are like trying to form a crowd. I'm just eating lunch. I didn't give a fuck.
No one's eating 4 lunches.
I'm eating a lunch. What the fuck?
Everybody who got up. Everybody who got up, Nolan just ate their lunch.
And my buddy Ryan and another friend of mine, I think his name was Hayden, they're also aspiring musicians. So they stand up on the lunch table with guitars and start a cappella singing to like steal the cameras from the MTV show. And the teachers got pissed at them, like, you're fucking up our MTV moment. Get the fuck off the table.
Ah, man, you got to seize that moment, man.
I thought you were going to.
I'm just sitting there eating, like trying not to laugh at all this absurd situation.
It would have been better, though, if they had done it without guitars and just done some straight up Boys to Men shit.
That would have been
awesome.
So
Boys to Men, Nolan.
I know what Boys to Men is. An a cappella all black group, and they're actually really fucking good.
Yes, they are really fucking good. Were. I'm sure they're still pretty decent. Anyway,
they did a commercial a few years ago, like they reunited to sing the jingle.
Oh, sad.
Did you have any?
Hey, Ed, that's good fucking money.
Hey, what, Swan?
Did you have anybody in your school that was like that?
I have no idea what happened to anybody.
Okay, well,
I literally have no. I left 2 days after high school. 2 days after high school, I was in Fort Benning, Georgia, in the Army. So I spent my summer getting trained to be a weapon, while the rest of them probably drank beer and threw up in cornfields. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care.
But we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
By the time this podcast comes out, we will know.
We will know. The downside is that I work this weekend. This is my weekend to work, but I'm still, should the opportunity present itself, I will be hanging out for probably the entire thing just to watch everybody get sloppy drunk and throw up. Because they probably didn't change that much.
They probably didn't.
Yes. Funny thing though, it's a 2-parter. It's a meet and greet.
I think that's pretty common for those.
Is that common?
Yeah, and they probably will have. Yes, no, it is. When you get to the far along ones, and then they have like your high school picture with your name on it. Will be your freaking.
No, that's
will be your name tag. That's what
I'm not
they
doing
usually
that.
do. You're like, fuck that. You should probably take your own picture in there, like a cool picture to put on top of it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No. So there's the meet and greet is at the Cricket in Battle Creek downtown. So that should be fun. I will be taking the belt there, by the way.
Excellent.
I messaged Dan, our good buddy Dan Leach, who's still doing shows at the Cricket, and let him know that I am going to be taking the belt there for him, the championship belt. And I have thrown down the gauntlet to Dan and said, let's do it again this year. But I want to do it like in the first week of November. Or, yeah, because we don't want to risk weather.
Yeah, the comedy rumble, comedy battle off.
I don't remember what the fuck
The
we
night
called it.
before a Thanksgiving comedy rumble or something like that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Battle, whatever.
Whatevs. I want to do it early on, and so I can get my team together.
Okay.
And the answer is already no. What?
Nolan can't be on your team?
No, Nolan can be the manager. How about that? He can be the towel boy. He can wipe the sweat from beneath my teeth. No. So anyway, that segues into the fact that I had to see a psychiatrist this week.
Nolan left. He's like, fuck off.
Oh, he's like, fuck off. That's sad.
Fuck off. Fuck
Jeez.
off.
That's
Come
sad.
back, Nolan. We
That's
miss
fine.
you.
I had to see a psychiatrist this week as recommended by my pain psychologist, and it was a waste of my fucking time. I don't think I'm going to go back.
Yeah, don't do it.
Psychiatry is bullshit.
Psychiatry is bullshit. Thank you, Nolan.
They used to give you cocaine and ketamine. Now all they give you is
ketamine
fucking
now.
notepads and psychosis.
You can get ketamine now.
Yeah, but not the good stuff. I want the horse tranquilizer level ketamine, not this fucking human dose.
They give infusions of it now. You can go get.
You can sniff it too, can't you? Don't they have like an inhaled ketamine?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. But I do think that I really want to email my pain psychologist and let her know it was bullshit, but she'll save it to my chart.
Yeah,
I'm just
they're
gonna
all
wait.
saved to your chart now.
So I'm just gonna wait to talk to her and be like, you know what? I told you I didn't want to see a psychiatrist, and that psychiatrist just made the case of why I don't want to see psychiatrists, because all they want to do is put you on meds, increase your meds, add meds, and this one, in my opinion, wanted to try to make it seem like she was smarter than me, and as we all know, not bloody likely. First of
Do
all,
we all know that?
you should. First of all, I'm not that smart, but I am smarter than a shitload of people.
And then you don't even have to be that smart. You just do your research.
Yeah. Don't say to me something and then here's the example. I take a medication called Cymbalta. It's generic speaking. It's called duloxetine. I don't know if they sell Cymbalta anymore since it went generic. Anyway, I've been taking that for years. And she says to me, well, you know what? We could increase your Cymbalta to help with your depression and your pain, whatever. And I'm like, well, studies show that is the therapeutic dose, and anything beyond that actually is not well absorbed in the body or utilized properly in order for it to help with your symptoms. And she said, actually, that's not true. Studies show that it does help for pain at double the dose. I'm like, all right, what studies? And I heard, well, you could probably guess what I heard.
Are you trying to give me a goddamn aneurysm?
Why?
Couldn't even give you.
It's just the same conversation we had last night.
But the
what do you mean? Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
The audience didn't hear it. And how do you know that you heard it? Was that heard in real life or in your alternate timeline?
Yeah, Nolan, what are you talking about? We didn't even see you last night.
Oh, you motherfuckers! Don't bullshit me.
Nolan, we didn't see you yesterday.
Where were you last night?
So I'm not gonna look at my phone. I'm not gonna have text messages like, "Hey,
text messages from who?
Fucking McGonic from you, motherfucker."
I don't know. Will you?
Yeah.
You know, I've been told I have a doppelganger.
Ooh.
And I saw him once. He was on an Ortega taco commercial when I was like 9 years old. Actually, I think I was 12. But he looked just like me. Anyway, the point is,
a doppelganger. Apparently, I have a couple.
No
It's
way.
Weird.
I've never seen anybody that looks like you.
I have a picture on my phone.
I think the government would step in if there were multiple Swans.
Yeah, and also, Swan, that's your picture.
No.
You're just looking at a mirror.
I am. No, someone took a picture and sent it to me. They were at Olive Garden, and the girl kind of looks like me a little bit, but not.
Well, you just said you have a doppelganger. If someone just kind of looks like you,
what they think, but I don't think so.
Then you don't have a doppelganger. You're totally missing the point.
I see.
Anyway, well, Nolan suggests that is saying that we met last night and had a discussion about what we're talking about right now. Apparently, it's not important for the listeners to know that I think psychiatry is bullshit, but it was a segue into my segment, but that's okay. So in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to do Swan's segment. There's only 3 of us today. So Swan's going to hit us with the first, and then Nolan will give us his 2 minutes of whatever bullshit he's got.
Whatever bullshit.
Because apparently Nolan can't have small talk on a podcast. He's gone.
I'm gonna leave again.
Nolan's gone again.
Somebody's feeling spicy.
Maybe he's getting updates on how well Stavanka's vag is healing.
Poorly.
That's a big vag too. I wonder how many bags of frozen peas Stavanka has gone through already.
Oh, the local Walmart's already banned her.
Ugh.
It's like a gorge. It's a gorge down there.
Oh, it's just,
Ma'am, you have to stop shoving those in there.
yeah, it's just like the valley of peas and carrots. Oh,
Meanwhile, she's just like, you can put me on the scale. I know how much I weighed before they went in.
oh man. Okay. Yeah, here he goes one.
Okay.
Welcome to our true crime segment known as This Week's Featured Piece of Shit, presented by our crime news anchor, the Swan.
Alrighty then.
Right then.
Nolan.
All right.
Doesn't want to be British.
He's not going
Then.
today. He's not playing nice today.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't play nice. Anyway, we're just going to do a little bit of updates today, starting out with last week's piece of shit that's continuing in to be this week's piece of shit still. Updates on the murder-suicide of Grand Haven, Michigan, where piece of shit Chris Karolkiewicz, allegedly, but he did it, murdered his entire family and then turned the gun on himself. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, family has started to speak out, I guess, and has been, sharing their memories of the family, her father and grandparents of the children. A memorial is set if anybody wants to go to it. Memorial and funeral arrangements have been finalized. A public celebration of
What does this
life.
have to do with the case? Nobody cares about the memorial.
I just want it in case people want to go support them because this has been like a thing.
Most of our listeners are in fucking Norway.
Well, maybe, but it's going to also be if you would listen.
That's on the other side of the fucking planet.
But they can live stream it.
They're 5 hours ahead of us at least.
So it's going to be on August
That's the middle of their
24th
goddamn workday.
at Harvest Vertical Church in Grand Haven will be live streamed for those unable to attend.
Aren't
And
most
it's a
churches
public.
somewhat vertical and horizontal? Why is it specified that it's a
I don't
vertical
know.
church?
That's what it's called. It's Harvest Vertical Church. I thought it was
Maybe
kind
it's
of interesting.
vertically. Maybe it's vertically.
I don't know. Anyway,
Vertical church.
I don't know why,
Yes.
but that goes hard.
The
Church
vertical
you go to.
church.
Vertical
I go to
Church.
the vertical church, baby.
Yeah, I do.
I bet you though one of those churches will have.
Those horizontal heretics have it coming.
I bet you it's one of those ones that have like a rockin' band and shit. Like, full on band with guitars and like they have rehearsals.
So a
and
band
stuff.
is like a
And
full on
they-
band?
No, but
like a band and shit.
not just like
a band?
church music that comes in and plays their creepy organ music and then goes. These they have like fucking practice and rehearsals
That's
and they think
bullshit.
they're like a real band and
Nah,
stuff.
church shouldn't be like that, man.
No, you don't want.
No, it's got to be
Fire and
dark.
brimstone.
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be dark music.
We need
all
more
in minor
guilt.
keys and
Yeah.
stuff where it's terrible.
Yeah, it's got to be good, strong, dark Catholic music.
Apocryphal.
That's what I like. Okay, so who gives a shit about? I mean, we care about the memorial
care.
service. What's the details? Give some cool details.
Well, what I know so far, it's all speculation and hearsay. Because
No, you said it was real.
no, I
You said
didn't.
he did it.
I said he did it, but there's no official evidence. They haven't still released toxicology. I guess the 911 calls have come out talking what
Okay.
the firefighters have called and say it's full of smoke, and there's bodies and now there's gunshots and all of that has come out. So that's
Like
they
there's gunshots?
or gunshot wounds. They
Oh,
realized
God, you got to specify, Swan.
they
You can't be like-
realized it wasn't
Like
just-
firefighters reporting gunshots is a lot different than them reporting, hey, these dead bodies are obviously shot.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I
Okay,
meant.
Well, it was interesting for a second.
Well, I was trying to make it
I was like,
interesting
holy
for
shit,
you.
it's like a fucking war zone. They were there when the guy capped himself or capped the others.
Well, and what they know and what they have said is that Mandy was killed first.
No way.
Like, well,
What?
like at least in maybe even up to like 8 hours before. So, like they
You
were
got
in the
there's
house with
6.
the-
He killed 6 people. It's not doesn't. It takes some
don't-
time.
I mean, but you wouldn't wait 8 hours later to then kill your kids. Like,
Maybe he fucked her a few times.
Ew, the dead body. That's so gross.
He's obviously going through something. He's killing his whole family. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure his moral compass isn't
Yeah.
exactly pointed north at this time.
It's not about sex at that point, Swan. It's rage and domination.
I see.
Was a fire started in her booty hole?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
We
I'm very
It's on
sensitive. I'm a very
fire.
sensitive person, when it comes to murder and things like that.
mhm. And there was at least 8 gunshots. 8 gunshots. Like, and there's only 6 of them. So he either missed or shot someone more than once.
That's impressive that there's only that many.
It said at least. It didn't tell a total amount.
Well, I'd like to
But-
know the total amount, because if that's only that, if it's that few, that's truly disturbed mind right there.
Like he went straight up to the head or something or whatever. It doesn't say where they got shot. It doesn't do whatever. It doesn't say whether they were shot, whether they're sleeping or they were alive. But they were in different rooms, so not all in one room. So
That is what different rooms mean.
Well,
it is.
I mean, did they try to run? Who knows?
Who's
We don't-
this week's piece of shit?
I want to ask some questions.
Okay, ask some questions.
Well, I really actually want to make a comment, because you just stepped over what I was saying. If there were only 8 shots, there's 6 bodies. To me, that means that he clearly had a clear presence of mind, as opposed to having erratic thoughts and going nuts on everybody. In other words, if he was just snapped, you would expect more rounds thrown down range. That's what I'm saying.
He like straight up execution
Yeah.
just went up and bam, right to that does make it definitely sound more fucked up for sure, I think. Yeah.
That's my thought.
So more things are coming out. Speculation, of course, about Mandy's 2-year-old Reddit posts and everything, and that people are saying like there was warning signs and people ignored things, and then there's rumor that she was secretly filing for divorce and there was papers and all of that. So that may be something of the papers that they're, not yet released, that she was working on her escape plan. So maybe did he find out and then that's what happened? Or was it because he lost his job and then it happened?
Yeah, this is a
Or
hit.
did
This is a
or-
serial killer.
serial killer? Maybe. I mean,
I'm
we
still
could,
going with that theory.
we could
there's-
go with that.
There you go.
And then there's something that was interesting. People are all like talking about how great she was and all. And no, I don't care she probably was great, whatever. The 2 children that they adopted from China were both handicapped, like cerebral palsy. And so she was an advocate for special needs kids. And she wrote a book. And then the illustrator of her book has spoke out. Her book was called The Magical Mantra, and it talks all about dedicated to her children, about learning how to see the good in oneself, some like positive self-help bullshit. Good for her. Good for her. So maybe now her book's going to be famous. Because, you're always more famous after you're dead.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Great.
Then there's another speculation that the oldest son, there's a TikTok video or some kind of video blog, I don't know. I couldn't find it. I tried to search, but all of the stuff is locked, so you can't see it, where she was doing like some cooking thing in the kitchen, and the kid was sitting on a chair, and he was saying like, Dad's a bad guy, and she dismissed it and says, we don't talk about that, we don't talk about your dad like that. And then he was hiding papers, and he kept bringing stuff up, and this kid supposedly did that on one of her videos, which why would you still post it unless it was live streamed? I have no idea. Couldn't find it to find it was true or not. So that's what I know about them so far.
Wow. How
I
insightful.
told you there wasn't very much updates. But what I have for this week's real piece of shit, do you want to see that? Do you want to hear that one?
just go into
I
it. You
will-
don't
I
have
was
to
just
ask us.
telling Nolan, a downtown.
Not my fucking show. Look what you made me do to my fucking camera.
Oh my God.
It's gonna stay there now. I like the
Yeah, I kind
angle.
of like it like that. You're a little sideways. You got a little tilted. a downtown Traverse City, Michigan, so not too far, in the same vicinity. I mean, but Grand Haven and Traverse City, they're not that far from each other.
Grand Haven's on the lake.
Okay, and Traverse City's like not super far. It's
Okay,
like
whatever.
an hour or so away from each other. I don't fucking know. Clearly. Downtown Traverse City business owner was charged after police report finding 8,000 suspected child abuse files
God
on his.
damn.
Yes.
Piece of shit.
This was the week before this all happened. So on July 18th, this Traverse City business owner has been charged with possessing child abuse material after an investigative report finding over 8,000 suspected images and videos on electronic devices seized from his home and his workplace. His name is Jason Wayne Redman, age 55, arrested without incident on Wednesday, July 15th at his downtown business and lodged in the Grand Traverse County Jail for that. Doesn't tell you what his business is, but you guys can Google him if you want to. Yes, Nolan.
Why is it these child porn pieces of shit never resist arrest? Like, come on.
I mean, how can you say? So this is the case that happened.
Like, if I'm the arresting officer, I want to just be like, oh, he's resisting arrest, and just start smacking the shit out of him.
Yeah, you just beat the shit out of him.
I mean, that's probably
You don't
why
kill
they
him, though.
don't.
No,
do
no,
not
you're
kill
not
him.
trying to
You
kill
let jail do that for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just definitely make sure that he makes it to trial.
So the investigation began on February 18th when the Traverse City Police Department detectives met with members of the Michigan State Police Computer Crimes Unit to review several cyber tips submitted through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Police said the tips were suspected occurred within the Traverse City limits. They identified him as the suspect connected, and they did a 3-month investigation, search warrants, and everything. And how do you even do that? Like, they literally set him up with people soliciting playing the part of young kids. How do people fall for that shit?
Whenever I hear that, what I imagine would be hilarious is if you were, oh, God damn, what's his name? The guy who was in Tommy Boy. Fucking
Chris Farley?
Yeah, I just imagine like a cop that looks like Chris Farley wearing like little short pants and a little hat, like he's a little boy blue outfit, and walking by the guy saying, "Oh, look at me," like sticking his little butt out and stuff, pretending to. I'm like, that would be so fucking funny.
I just don't.
This is how you trap a pedophile.
It's so weird to me. I mean, I understand like the concept, but those police are like, I'm a 7-year-old girl. Do you want to see my? I'm like, you get to play the part of like you're being just as creepy, but you're doing it for a cause of to catch the creepy. But it still would be creepy to have to be that fake person.
I'm sure they do a lot of debriefing
I'm sure.
cleanse the palate. So I know I would go home and just watch regular porn constantly.
So his bond was set at $50,000. I don't think he got out.
$50,000? That's it?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So do you want to see what he looks like?
Yeah, sure. Ugh. Okay, great.
Yeah, 55. Not aged well. Prison's going to do something for him. But yeah, definitely looks like a pedo.
So, all right, Nolan, what job is it? What's his job?
What's his business? What was his business? Did you look him up?
Ice cream parlor. Oh.
I didn't look it up.
No, Nolan wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Every time Nolan doesn't pay
he's a fucking pedophile.
Every time Nolan doesn't pay attention, his face gets white because he's looking something up on his computer.
I thought he was looking it up. Yeah.
Changes the lighting. We know that's when we know.
Makes it brighter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fantastic.
I don't understand.
Way to just read.
I just don't understand. Like, why would you think an 8-year-old or whatever wants to talk to you? I wrote it. I took all the articles.
It's called being a pedophile, Swan.
I just don't. Why would you?
You shouldn't understand it. Why are you trying to?
I don't want to understand it, but you're right. You're right.
Making. You shouldn't try to understand it because you're not a pedophile.
Trying to understand why a pedophile does what they does is trying to understand why a schizophrenic person does what they does. Their brains don't work right.
I guess.
Yours does. You don't want to fuck kids.
Ish.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck anyone.
It operates within the norm of our societal acceptance levels.
Good.
Ugh.
Well, and just another update. My
No, you're good.
I got one more.
Nah, we're good.
Christopher Potts is still awaiting extradition back to Fairbanks, Alaska. He's still hanging out in Kalamazoo County Jail.
All right, great. Hopefully
That's the brother killer, right?
That's a cold case from Alaska from the 1993 disappearance of
I think we're gonna find out. I think we're gonna find out that it's a justified killing.
I do kind of think that one is gonna be something stupid happened, like they had some kind of thing going on and it was self-defense.
Gee, Swan, they had some kind of thing going on, and that's what caused the murder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do speculation, you know. And go ahead, you can if you would like to. So
no, you've already ruined the second.
I've ruined it. Sorry.
God, if you could just stop reading your shit like that, or at least read it more interesting, or at least get rid of shit that nobody cares about.
Okay, well, thank you. You're welcome. Nobody cares. Everyone cares. Except for you guys, because you're assholes.
No, you just don't make it interesting when you're.
I'm a dick. There's a difference.
Yeah, when you're adding all those other details that nobody cares about.
I thought those are details that people want to know about.
That there are no new details?
Yes. Yeah.
Like the explicit explanation of each missing detail?
Yes.
The time when it got most exciting was when you said on the 911 call there were gunshots.
And then they weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't. Surprise. Okay.
The most interesting part of Swan's segment was not true. All right, well, Nolan, you got a little blurb for us?
Maybe I should just go back to making shit up.
Maybe.
Is my turn to talk yet?
Yeah, but do you want your intro?
It's your music.
You like it. You want to float into outer space a little bit.
Sometimes history is weird, and there's nothing weirder than Nolan Johncock. So here he is with Nolan's Weird History.
All right, everybody. I was going to do historical blunders today, but I was inspired to change the subject, the impromptu, which is what I was looking up. Today, we're going to talk about how fucking weird psychology is, like the whole practice of psychiatry and psychology. First of all, the meaning of the word, like the root word, is the study of the soul. Fuck that. I don't want a doctor studying my soul.
Yeah,
that's not what you're about. Second thing, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have no fucking clue. Because every individual human is different.
That's why they're individual.
That's why they're individual.
Oh, no, they're not. They have fucking studies and shit. Then they go off to studies and they do stupid shit. Fuck them. Just give me cocaine. Sigmund Freud was right.
No, Sigmund Freud was right about nothing.
He was right about one thing. The medical properties of cocaine. Beaveman, you're a medical professional. Give me a problem that psychiatrists treat.
Major depressive disorder.
Exactly. Cocaine.
Okay.
Try being sad on coke.
Well, you're sad when it runs out.
That's why you have a prescription for more.
So you just keep doing it till you die?
No, you keep doing it till you're not sad anymore.
Yeah, but then you'll be sad when you run out.
Not if you do more.
So when I was in high school, there was a commercial about cocaine. And it was a guy who was like well-dressed and everything. But he's like, yeah, you get a good job so you can make more money. So you can buy more cocaine. So you can work harder. So you can make more money. So then I can buy more cocaine.
That's a bad cycle.
So then I can work harder so I can make more money.
He had
to buy more cocaine.
This is the best government-sponsored infomercial of all time for cocaine.
It is literally a commercial that they played when I was in high school.
Why aren't you doing cocaine?
Because I realized
that's such a good pitch.
It was such a cyclical problem, and also I could not afford cocaine, nor would I have known where to get it.
That wasn't a cyclical problem. That was a cyclical solution.
Well, who doesn't want to work harder? so you can make more money.
To get more
So
cocaine.
you can buy more cocaine.
Exactly. You get it. Swan, you're a medical professional. Give me a psychological problem. Anything.
Jesus, anything.
Anything.
Anxiety.
There you go.
Try being anxious when you're on cocaine.
I think that does
feel like
lead
I
to anxiety.
would be on. I would be anxious if I was on cocaine.
That's why you do more
cocaine. But wait, maybe instead of cocaine, you would
Dutch
do
angle cocaine.
But what did you do? Like something to come down, like some sleeping
marijuana.
pills or Xanax
Exactly.
or
We
something?
know the answer to all psychological problems.
I still think it's just straight up marijuana.
Cocaine to make you feel better. Marijuana to make the cocaine not make you feel bad.
Yeah, actually, you might be onto something because if you're doing the cocaine, you're not really thinking about eating, is my understanding.
Oh, maybe.
So you're going to get real fucking thin. So what you need to do is to bulk back up. And in order to do that, you got to have your marijuana because that will give you the munchies. So then you eat and then you're like a little bit too chunky and you're like, oh, I need to go back to the cocaine. So you go back to the cocaine, you lose weight, you get all amped up and wired again. And then when you realize you're too thin, then you go back to the marijuana.
So in summation of this entire thing, psychology is the study of how to heal the soul. They figured out the correct answer 100 years ago and refused to implement it. What am I trying to say? That cocaine cures the human soul.
I don't think that's the answer.
Are you a fucking psychologist?
No, but I
Exactly.
also don't want
They
to
also
do
don't have the answer.
cocaine, and they don't have
They
to
had the answer,
exactly.
but they refused to give it.
I think that, one, the delivery system of cocaine is wrong. It should be like a transdermal film or something like that you put under your tongue.
Exactly.
So instead of snorting it, it should be something that delivers directly to bloodstream underneath your tongue.
You could use less of it, and you wouldn't blow out your
Yeah, you don't want to
nasal
destroy your
passages
septum.
and your nasal
yeah, you don't want to
septum.
destroy your septum.
Yeah.
You understand.
Now,
Cocaine is the
should this be provided by the government? Or do we
Yes.
have to pay for it?
Well,
Fucking socialists?
So I was gonna say some countries
Yes, I am
provide
socialist
the
for
heroin
cocaine.
and the needles to make sure you're getting good quality stuff.
Fuck
not-
heroin, unless it's straight opium. I'll smoke some opium. I don't want to inject heroin. But cocaine to cure mental disorders.
I mean,
They used to went back when we became nurses. They still used cocaine.
yeah, but that was for nosebleeds.
And it was a very small. That seems ironic, right? You put the cocaine up your nose that has a nose
It cures
from
nosebleeds
doing the
too.
cocaine.
It's a vasoconstrictor.
It's incredible. We should all be doing cocaine.
I don't want to. I would, you know what? I wish that I knew how to grow marijuana because we can have 2 pot plants per person in Michigan or something like that.
Something like that.
know these things.
Yeah, because I want to grow not potent weed. You know what I mean?
You want that 70s weed back?
That's what I want. I want the 70s weed that I
You
never
don't even
got to
want
experience.
70s weed. You want like 2012 weed. Where
Sure.
it's like, a solid like 9-10%, not at this fucking 27%.
Yeah.
70s weed is like 1%. You don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want something that I have to smoke
That's
like 2 of
effectively
them.
just smoking actual grass.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. And I don't want to smoke it. I'd like to vaporize it in some way that's relatively healthy.
You just want that's interesting. Like you could get an inhaler, like your asthma nebulizer.
Yeah, Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Well, I think that Nolan has brought up a very important point that drugs are not all bad.
Right.
But
Okay.
more important, weed.
Psychology fucking sucks.
Psychology sucks. Weed is
Because
great.
they don't give us cocaine anymore.
Yeah, I don't care about cocaine personally, but I do love the marijuana. Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of any of that, and I
Hope
don't.
you like that blurb, motherfuckers.
Yeah, mudras bitches. Mudras bitches. Anyway, transitioning along those same lines.
Steven's bottom surgery. Are you talking about that again?
Something about fire. I don't know what he said.
Don't worry about it. Your kids are going to love it.
Members of the Great Slaptail Nation, it's time for Beaveman's not so grand rounds. All right, you guys. My intro goes so fucking hard. Along the same lines that psychiatry and psychology is bullshit. It is what I consider to be a pseudoscience in many realms. It is a soft science, in my opinion, because nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about and they want to put everybody into a little fucking box. Just because someone is not your definition of happy doesn't mean you should change them. I came to a realization when I was seeing the psychiatrist. Wait for it, you guys. I like who I am. I came to that realization.
Well, maybe that your therapy was beneficial then, because did you always like who you were?
Swan.
It took you going to see them to realize that you like yourself. Psychology worked.
No, it didn't. Because I came to that realization because they all ask you the same questions and want to change you because they think it's weird. They think it's weird that you're not happy. They think it's weird that you think about ending your life at times. No, that's the human condition. That's a normal thought process. Just because people don't admit it to themselves or to other people doesn't mean that it doesn't happen.
True.
To talk about the evolution of psychology, psychiatry, I've gone back in time. Yes, medicine evolves, and when you go back in time, you can see some of the weird shit they wrote back in the day. Some of it still pretty pertinent, like my favorite book about hypothyroidism, which is around here somewhere. Great book. I'm going back in time. You guessed it, to the 1800s. Back in time to a book known as Psychiatry Sexualis, written by Richard von Krafft-Ebing in 1886. Now, clearly, back in the day, what the fuck did they know? But I speculate that they know no more now. Yes, Nolan.
They know more than we give them credit for. Back in the day, not now. Not now.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and delve into it. Yes, you will see me read from the book if you're watching the video, but I will make it interesting. We're going to start a little discussion about masochism. Now, what is masochism? Yes, Nolan.
The enjoyment of pain.
Basically. So it's the wish to suffer pain and be subjected to force. Nice job, Nolan. Nice job.
I like to bind and to be bound.
Well, if you like to bind, that would be
that's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference.
Okay, great. All right. Here's what I found interesting is that one of the things that I like is I like feet on pretty women who have pretty feet. Now, if you're a pretty woman, but you don't have pretty feet, I don't like your feet. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you have pretty feet.
But you could put shoes on and you'd be fine.
No, if I know that the feet are not cute, no.
No, not if they don't ever have to see the feet. If they always wore like...
There's going to be a point in time when you have to see them.
Oh.
What if they always wear like thigh-high soccer socks when you fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
I will still know what their feet look like because
not if you've never seen them.
Oh my God, you guys just listen to what I'm saying.
Don't lump me in with her.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
If at some point you're going to see their feet. Swan, on the rare occasion that you wear thigh-high socks, what always ends up happening?
They're off because I get claustrophobic.
Okay, so you think that you're so significantly different from everybody else that at some point they take them off. You guys take a shower together or whatever afterwards. Okay, just stick with me on the feet thing. Okay.
Okay, we're sticking you.
I
with
like
the
pretty
the
feet
thing.
Now, here's what I find interesting is that the foot and shoe fetishists are lumped in with masochism, according to Psychiatry Sexualis. And so what I've done is, and which I think is completely ridiculous. Basically, it's saying that if you like feet, there's something fucking wrong with you. So back in the day, they also thought that if you like blowjobs, there was something wrong with you. If you like sticking it into somebody's butt, there's something wrong with you. Basically, they thought something was wrong with you. But these are the same people who back in the day would marry 9-year-olds. So, yeah. What I have done is I've selected a few case studies to read to you all for our enjoyment. Feel free to interject, but don't talk over each other because it makes it very hard for me to edit.
Got it.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Here we go.
Wait.
Yes?
I'm good.
He just wanted to play my part today.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Case 76. X is what he calls most of them. X is a merchant. From time to time, but particularly in bad weather, had the following desire. He would accost some prostitute and asked her to go to a shoe shop with him, where he would buy her the handsomest pair of shoes made of patent leather, under the condition that she would put them on immediately. When this had taken place, she had to go about in the street, walking in manure and mud as much as possible in order to soil the shoes. Then X would lead the person to a hotel and almost, yes.
Why wouldn't he just get crappy shoes? You're going to buy brand new shoes just to fuck them up?
That's part of the thing, Swan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Part of his fetish.
Seems like a waste
Don't
of money.
kink shame.
I'm kink shaming and I'm financially shaming him.
Well, back then it was
Financial
probably like
shame him
4
all you
cents.
want.
Yeah,
Probably
but
like
that's
4
probably
cents
a
for a pair of
week's
shoes.
worth of pay.
Hey, this guy probably had it like that if he's getting prostitutes
He's got hose.
and buying them patent leather shoes.
All right.
Wrapping them
back then.
hose toes in fine leather.
I bet you back then patent leather was more expensive than leather.
I would think so. Probably.
Yeah. Then X would lead the person to a hotel, and almost before they had reached a room, he would cast himself upon her feet, feeling an extraordinary pleasure in licking them with his lips. How do you lick with your lips? That sounds like smearing. I feel like it'd be his tongue, but
I
anyway.
feel like you should ask Steven.
Electroshock therapy.
When he had cleaned the shoes in this manner, he paid her.
God. Electroshock therapy again.
He paid her and went his way.
Probably a
Didn't
lobotomy.
even bang her.
Just lick dirt off of her nasty shoes.
Yeah, so I would like to point out that my desire, according to this, would not even be a foot fetish because I got to bang.
This is a shit fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does she get to keep the shoes at the end?
I think so.
Would she want to?
I don't know. You can wash them.
Hmm.
I don't know.
From these cases,
therapy.
it may be plainly seen that the shoe is the fetish of the masochist, and apparently because of the relation of the dressed female foot to the idea of being trod upon and other acts of humiliation. Case 77, also interesting. Yes, Nolan.
Electroshock therapy.
Okay.
Calling
You
it
don't
now.
even know yet.
That's why I'm calling it now.
Okay. Can you
Case-
come up with a different medical solution? Electroshock therapy seems just like, I mean, maybe that is the treatment for everything, but
Yeah, cocaine. How about that?
cocaine. Let's do cocaine instead.
Case 77.
Mhm.
Minister, aged 55. From time, and I think this one's funny. So I've selected ones that I think are a good representation of the idea of the psychiatrist back in the day. I've picked one that was funny. I've picked one that was also interesting. And then I've picked one that was very disturbing. I'm going to save the very disturbing one for last. All right. This is the funny one, in my opinion. Case 77, minister age 55. From time to time, he went to houses of prostitution. I must digress a bit.
Basically, these fuckers just want to fuck prostitutes or like.
Not just Swan, stop shaming sex workers. Man, I wish prostitution was legal.
Okay.
I must digress a little bit because I forgot to define fetishes. Sorry. And this is a good point, though, for evolution of medicine. The American Psychiatric Association defines fetishistic disorder as a paraphilic disorder involving recurrent and intense sexual arousal from non-living objects or a highly specific focus on non-genital body parts lasting at least 6 months that causes clinically significant distress or functional impairment. To meet this criteria, you must have the following. Criterion A, recurrent, intense sexual arousal from the use of non-living objects or a highly specific focus on non-genital body parts, manifested by fantasies, urges, or behaviors over at least 6 months. Criterion B, the fantasies, urges, or behaviors cause clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other functioning. Criterion C, the fetish objects are not limited to cross-dressing articles. or devices designed for genital stimulation, like vibrators. Common fetish objects include undergarments, footwear, rubber articles, leather clothing, and diapers.
Oh, that's like the
Ugh.
worst right there. If you're wearing a diaper and you don't need
Chemical
it, you're
castration.
fucking sick. I agree with you on that one, Nolan.
Common body parts include feet, toes, and hair. The disorder now subsumes partialism, exclusive focus on a body part, which was previously classified separately. In other words, they're evolving. Key distinction: many evolved individuals with sexual fetishistic sexual interests experience no distress or impairment and therefore do not meet criteria for the disorder. Only those fulfilling criterion A and B receive the diagnosis. So, in other words, you could like that stuff, but it's not a fetishistic disorder. You just have a fetish. You like dig it. Dig it. But I also think that if it doesn't cause any distress or impairment, why is it being listed as a psychological disorder in the first place?
Probably be like you said, people just like to put labels on people.
Yeah, I think there's ongoing discussions about what really is considered a psychological disorder. Yeah. In case anyone knows or wants to know or doesn't know what a paraphilia is, a paraphilia is a psychosexual disorder in which sexual gratification is obtained through practice or fantasies involving a bizarre, subjective, deviant, also subjective, or highly unusual source of sexual arousal, such as an animal or an object. Oh, animal
If
gross.
you're, yeah,
Lobotomy.
Yeah, it should
yeah,
not be. Don't
lobotomy.
touch my dog, you fuck.
Yeah, you sick fuck. You
All right,
dog
now the
fucker.
funny story. Sorry about that. I had to digress just a moment.
Give
And
you some serious knowledge.
all right, minister age 50. From time to time, he went to houses of prostitution under the pretext of renting a room. He entered it with a girl. Then he lustfully regarded her shoes, took one off, and kissed it and bit the shoe, seized with ecstasy. He then pressed the shoe onto his genitals, ejaculated, and with the ejaculated semen, rubbed his chest and nipples. Ugh. Stupid.
I mean, I guess it's worse than being a pedo. I mean, not. It's better than
Firing
being a pedo.
squad.
Yeah, first of all, how do you take someone's shoe off with them still standing? You just literally grab their foot and take the shoe and wherever you go, "Gee!" and you nut on it, and then you rub it on your nip. Okay.
And you just automatically nut just from taking the shoe off.
Flogging.
Yeah, so after he ejaculates, rubs it on his chest and nipples, then he would awake from his sexual ecstasy. He would then beg the woman to allow him to keep the shoe for a few days. I'd be like, yeah, take it.
Keep it. Yeah.
And always at the appointed time, returned it with thanks. Like, who's taking the shoe back? Or do you get bragging rights from that? See that minister over there? My shoe made him nut. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nolan, you look troubled.
Defenestration.
Did you say fenestration? You want to cut a window in them?
Defenestration is the removal of the cock.
Fenestration means window.
Defenestrate means to remove someone's cock.
Okay. That was the funny one. I thought it was funny. No one agrees with me?
Still disturbing.
Okay, this one's also funny. Case 79. Patient S, New York, was accused of being a street thief. Numerous cases of insanity in his ancestry. Father, brother, and sister mentally abnormal. At 7 years, violent cerebral concussion twice, meaning he hit his head. At 13, struck by a beam. At 14, S had violent attacks of headache.
No shit.
Yeah. It's like immediately after headache. Accompanying these attacks, or immediately after them, peculiar impulses to take the shoes of female members of the family. As a rule, only one at a time, and hide them in some out-of-the-way corner. Confronted with this, he would lie or declare that he had no recollection of the affair. The passion for shoes was unconquerable and made its appearance every 3 or 4 months. On one occasion, he attempted to take a shoe from the foot of one of the servants, and on another, he stole his sister's shoe from her bedroom. In the spring, 2 ladies had their shoes torn from their feet in the open street. I just imagine him just shoulder knocking these women over and just taking their shoes. Or does he low crawl, sneak in when they're like drinking coffee at a cafe and just start to
Well, maybe when
untie
they
their
have like the
shoes.
legs crossed or something.
Yeah, he
and
just
one's-
unties their shoes. In August, Est left his home early in the morning to go to his work as a printer. A moment afterwards, he tore the shoe from a girl's foot in the open street, fled to his place of work, and there was arrested as a street thief. He declared that he did not know much of his act and that it had come upon him like a stroke of lightning at the sight of the shoe, that he must possess himself of it. But what purpose he did not know. He had acted while in a state of unconsciousness. The shoe, as he correctly indicated, was found in his coat. It was also wet. No, it wasn't. In confinement, he was so much excited mentally that an outbreak of insanity was feared. Discharged, he stole his wife's shoes while she was asleep. His moral character and habits of employment that soon followed made him confused and incapable of work.
I think he was just very badly head injured.
What?
Yeah.
I think so. He got struck by a beam.
And
Yes,
concussions. And
Electroshock therapy.
he might need it.
Yeah, he
We
might.
need to reset that brain a
Well,
bit.
this is from the 1800s. This guy's long dead.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the most disturbing story of all?
Yes.
Or case study, rather. This one is disturbing. Feel free to vomit. Yes,
I'm not
Nolan,
Steven.
you will already want this one shot. Or dismembered. Or dismembered then shot. Or something.
All of it.
Case 78, Z. Student, age 23, of a tainted family. Sister was insane, and brother suffered from hysteria. So somebody had to rub his bean to cure him.
Did they do that to guys? I thought
No.
they only did that to women.
Yeah. The patient, peculiar from childhood, had frequent attacks of hypochondriacal depression, weariness of life, and felt that he was being slighted. In a consultation on account of mental trouble, I found him to be a very perverse, hereditarily predisposed man with neurasthenic and hypochondriacal symptoms. A suspicion of masturbation was confirmed. How dare he, sir? How dare he masturbate? Nolan, you don't masturbate, do you?
All the time.
All the time, baby. Anyway.
Gotta empty the tank. It's a civic duty.
He said duty. Patient made interesting disclosures concerning his sexual life. At the age of 10, he was powerfully attracted by the foot of one of his comrades. At 12, he became an enthusiast for ladies' feet. Me, 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 me. It gave him a delightful sensation to revel in the sight of them. Probably made him feel all warm and fuzzy in his groin area.
It probably did.
At 14, he began to, you guessed it, masturbate, thinking at the same time of the beautiful foot of a lady. Now, this is where it gets really gross. Prepare yourselves. At this time, he reveled in the sight of the feet of his 3-year-old sister.
Oh, no. We won't.
Vivisection.
I think we should behead him.
Yes. The feet of other females that attracted him induced sexual excitement. Only women's feet, no other part of them interested him. The thought of sexual intercourse with women excited his disgust. He had never attempted, that word, coitus. After his 12th year, he had no interest in the feet of male individuals. I guess that's progress. The style of covering of the female foot was indifferent to him. It was only necessary that the person seemed to be sympathetic. The thoughts of enjoying the feet of prostitutes was disgusting to him. For years, he had been in love with his sister's feet.
No, that's yuck.
Vivisection.
If he could but obtain her shoes, the sight of them powerfully excited his sensuality. Kissing or embracing his sister did not have this effect.
Thank God.
God.
I mean, you just jerked off to his sister's feet, which is absolutely gross, but at least he wasn't like,
What if she had pig feet? I mean, what if they were really, really gross? That's even worse.
yeah.
3-year-old's foot. Ugh. His greatest delight was to embrace and kiss the foot of a sympathetic woman, when ejaculation would result in a lively, pleasurable sensation. Often, he was impelled to touch his genitals with one of his sister's shoes. But he had been able thus far to master this impulse, especially for the reason that for 2 years, owing to progressive irritable weakness of the genitals, the simple sight of the foot had induced ejaculation.
That's
So-
so gross. He just looks at his sister's foot and like nuts himself.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's so gross.
This is getting worse. From his relatives, it was ascertained that the patient had a silly admiration for the feet of his sister. Yeah, did you see Timmy? Did you just see him? He just pitched a tent and nutted in his pants when he saw his sister's foot. That's silly.
It's so gross.
It's just silly.
It's just
His sister avoided him and sought to hide her feet from him.
and she knew about it. That's fucking nasty. Like, can't you just hide that? I mean, I don't know.
You just hide your foot.
No, I mean his he like obviously she knows. So
If
he's,
you're the
like,
dad,
outrightly
if you're the family, and your child is pitching a tent and nutting when they see your daughter's feet,
You take him out back behind the woodshed and beat him to death.
yeah.
I don't know if you do that, but I would definitely admit him.
Yeah, he needs something.
He needs some help. He needs some serious help. The patient looked upon his perverse sexual impulse as pathological and was painfully affected by the fact that his vile fancy had for its object his sister's foot. So at least he recognizes it.
Well, that's good. I guess that's the first step of getting through it. Is
The first
admit-
step, you say?
Yes, the first step.
Yeah, she didn't mean to do that.
I did do it. I did mean to do it.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
Yeah, I did.
He avoided opportunity as much as he could and sought to help the matter by masturbation, as in dreams accompanied by pollution. Ladies' feet filled his imagination. However, when the impulse became too powerful, he could not avoid gaining a partial sight of his sister's foot.
It's like looking through the keyhole and the
So gross.
yuck.
Immediately after ejaculation, he would become angry with himself at having been weak again. God damn it. I nutted looking at my sister's foot. Can I honestly say though, I would love to be able to just nut to look at something. It would be so satisfying. Like, oh, look at this hot chick and just ow! Like, no, that'd be great. I would die though, because I would just do it all the time. So it would just kill me. I mean, I wouldn't even have a job. I would just, look how easy this is. Ow!
It's like, this is my superpower.
His partiality for his sister's foot had cost him many a sleepless night. Oh,
No, you can't sleep because you're like creeping under the door to look at her feet. You nasty fuck.
he often wondered that he could still love his sister, although it seemed right to him that she should conceal her feet from him. Yet he was often irritated because the concealment caused him to have distress.
And he wanted it more than.
Ugh. The
Yeah.
patient gave assurances confirmed by his relatives of being moral in other respects. These were some sick puppies. I would agree that they had serious problems, but do I consider that masochism? Do I think that a love
that wasn't-
feet?
Masochistic for any of it.
Yeah, no.
They're just into feet too much.
I don't even know if they were into feet or if they're in their shoes. Some of them seem like they're more into shoes than feet.
Yeah, a lot of them, all of them should probably be admitted and probably, locked in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah. But unfortunately, what are you going to do for them? Because as we have already discussed, they don't know what they're doing anyway.
True.
True enough. But that was a little walk down Psychopathia Sexualis lane. I hope you all enjoyed it. And hopefully none of you threw up in your mouth.
Yeah, hopefully not.
And fetishes should not be, if you're not hurting anybody, who gives a fuck what your fetish is? Well, yeah, not being a pedophile. That's a problem.
Don't be a pedophile.
Talking about like if you like women's feet, awesome. That's your thing. You like to see them in high heels. You like role play. You like any of that stuff. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you are all consenting, that's what's important.
That's what I was going to say, because some people's fetishes are like they put fucking cameras in the bathrooms and shit. That's not cool. That's not a good fetish. You're a fucking creepy freak.
Or like the people who fraught on people.
Yeah.
Like they get in a busy bus and then they just
rub their
accidentally rub their genitals
on
against you.
people. Yeah.
Cool.
It needs to be a consensual thing between both people. And then if you want to be whatever, be whatever.
Exactly. Gross. All right, then. Swan, do you have jokes?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. Now, remember,
Uh-huh.
no British accent for the jokes.
Okay, no British accent for the jokes.
You're already talking
I
in a
just
British
did it
accent.
to make you mad.
We don't want to hear that shit.
Okay. I'll try my best.
No, you'll do it without a British accent.
I'll do it without a British accent.
Right.
Nolan
has already left. He's like,
get
fuck
on
that.
here. These jokes are so much made for JD instead, but it's fine.
All right, let's hope they don't suck.
They're gonna suck, but that's the point, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you think you're funny? Do you think you're as funny as the Swan?
100%.
How about when Swan does a completely dumb joke?
Do you like it?
Does it make you laugh? Does
No.
it make you cry? Does it make you want to drink heavily? Let's find out, because it's time for dumb jokes with Swan.
Wake up, Nolan. Why are Saturday and Sunday so strong? Because the rest of the days are weekdays. This one's for Steven. What do you call an indecisive potato? A hesitator. No? Fine. These aren't for you. They're not for you. They're too intelligent for you.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like a fat Geordie in there.
Ooh, it is. Yeah. Can you see through that, Nolan? What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites. A tick
Yeah, Paris.
and the
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. Get it?
Paris.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Kill me.
I don't know. I got a
Absolutely-
few more
absolutely
for
fucking
you.
horrible.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. What do you call a man who got attacked by a cat? Claude.
Wow.
They're bad.
Wow.
What do you call a mailman with a broken leg? An ambulance.
Oh my God.
That's
That's
fine.
abysmal.
I was going to tell you about my favorite Stephen King novel. It's about a clown. You've probably heard of it.
Okay, that wasn't bad.
That was funny. That was good.
The delivery sucked, but the joke itself is not horrible.
Fine. I don't care. So I told my doctor I have a problem with my left ear. Are you sure? He said. I replied, yeah, I'm definite.
Okay.
Get it?
All right, there, Liz.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'd sure like to fist him.
Do it. I have one more.
Okay, one more. This is it
One
right
more.
here.
This is it. This is the
gonna
real
be
one. This is
fucking
so
amazing.
hilarious. How do lumberjacks know how many trees they have cut down? They keep a log.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's it. That's all I got for you.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, this
right
is
then.
so good.
That's it for me, the Beaveman. I am gonna do an open mic next week. I got a couple jokes to work out for my special. It's not a special. Well, I
Do
mean,
you want to borrow some of mine?
no.
Oh.
I'll be at Outre Brewery Outre on
Outre?
August 14th. Getting my 5 minutes because I'm an in-town person. Please explain to me how that makes any sense. But whatever, it's not my show or thing. Never get that. Maybe just don't book 1 million people. I don't know. Whatever. It's not my problem.
You want to come out? It's in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, it's in Kalamazoo where Nolan reigneth supreme.
Yeah.
My actual show will be October 9th. That's going to be awesome. I do have to actually write the description this weekend. Or actually, I'll be writing it tomorrow because I work this weekend. And wish me luck, you guys. By the time you hear this, I will have gone to my high school reunion. Hopefully, no violence will occur, but I can't promise anything. Yeah, can't promise anything.
So
So
what you're saying is you're going to get your ass kicked?
hilarious. No.
Kidding.
Thank you to all of our listeners throughout the whole world. Thank you so much. The United States, all those states that listen to us where we're big, like in California, Florida, New York, Georgia, all you guys. Thanks for listening. And thanks for everybody else, towns big and small, for listening to us. Thank you, Norway, for always keeping us high up in the charts. And thank you to St. Vincent's and the Grenadines and Oman. You guys are always listening to us too. And shout out to Ireland. Thank you, Ireland, for listening to us. I greatly appreciate it. So, get on there and rate us, put some reviews on there. That helps get us push up in the algorithm. I know if you've gone in the past and you've done any rates and reviews and you're wondering what the fuck happened to those, we did have the podcast listed twice, and one of them had over 300 reviews and one of them had like 50. I foolishly actually selected the wrong one that has like 50, and the 300 one is now inactive. So if you comment on that one, please go comment on.
Go comment back. Yeah.
Go comment back. We had lots of rankings and ratings. So, and I can't switch them back over because then we'll lose our people who follow us. So
sad face.
It's a bit of a conundrum. But yeah, just follow us. I don't really care if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I don't give a shit about that. But just follow the podcast and rate and review, baby. Thank you so much. That's it for me, the Beaveman. Adios. Hooch fuck goes.
And from the Swan, we have a Patreon. Did you know that we have a Patreon for $3, $5, $7, $10, or even for free? You can follow us, but please give us your money. We need that Zep bound. If you just give us $3 a month, 4 out of the 5 members can get that. And clearly, Steven's going to need some more now that he's had his bottom surgery.
Yeah, I got to make him look good, guys.
Yeah. He needs like
all the help he can get
and stuff. Let's do it. Follow us at slabtailsquad@gmail.com. Email us. Follow us on the Patreon. Share us with your friends. Comment. All that stuff. Bye from the Swan.
Coming in loud and clear, it's Nolan John Cobb, King of Kalamazoo Comedy, letting you know to have a great night. Follow us on Patreon. We need the money because we need sex, power, and money. We're never going to be honest. We're always going to lie.
I thought we were honest.
That's honest right there. That's what you guys want.
I thought we were honest.
We're transparent.
Yeah, but true honesty is admitting that I am capable of lying.
Oh, okay. But what if you're lying right now?
Exactly.
And that's true honesty.
Well, that's not true.
If I'm lying about being a liar, then I am being honest.
Sure, they cancel each other out. Whatever he's got. We get it.
Double negatives, bitch. Have a wonderful day. Shout out to Norway. Peace.
Stefanka's going to be such an ugly woman.
He is.